Namaskar, Vanakkam. Today is a big day for the ICSE Class 10 students, the batch of 2022, because at 5 p.m. you will get your board examination results. A few points I wanted to mention in this video based on the comments I read in response to the video that we had put out yesterday evening. लेकिन शुरू करने से पहले I want to talk about a few of you who have been writing saying that अरे हमारी journey with SWS has now come to an end. Well, all I can say is that irrespective of whether you are in ISC class 11 and 12 or whether you are in CBSE class 11 and 12, English is a subject that we continue to do here on SWS. तो अगर आप चाहें तो the journey can continue. Okay. Unless you think that by pressing on the unsubscribe button आपका कोई tax बचता हो. I can tell you that the finance ministry does not give any tax concessions if you press on the unsubscribe button. और subscribe button दबाने में आपसे कोई payment नहीं ली जाती है. Okay. Now let me talk about the 6 to 7 broad points. पहला point, it is equal weightage as has been made very clear in the press release on the ICSE Council website. ICSE has kept it simple. Demand क्या थी? डिमांड ये थी कुछ बच्चों की कि अगर हमारे सेमेस्टर 1 में ज्यादा मार्क्स आए और सेमेस्टर 2 में कम आए तो आप सेमेस्टर 1 के मार्क्स को कंसीडर कीजिए, उसको डबल कीजिए, +20 कीजिए प्रोजेक्ट मार्क के और फिर आउट ऑफ 100 मार्क्स दीजिए. ICSE काउंसिल हैज नॉट कंसीडर्ड दैट ऑप्शन. तो होगा ये कि आउट ऑफ 40 ऑफ सेमेस्टर 1 जिसके मार्क्स आपको ऑलरेडी मिल चुके हैं, आउट ऑफ 40 फॉर सेमेस्टर 2 प्लस प्रोजेक्ट मार्क आउट ऑफ 20, तीनों को मिला के आउट ऑफ 100 करके आपको मेन सब्जेक्ट्स में मार्क्स दिए जाएंगे. ऑप्शनल सब्जेक्ट्स लाइक कंप्यूटर एप्लीकेशंस में ऑफ कोर्स इट वाज 50 + 50 मार्क्स का पेपर. नंबर 2, यू विल गेट मार्क्स आउट ऑफ 100 इन ईच पेपर, which means out of 100 in English language, out of 100 in mathematics, out of 100 in physics, out of 100 in geography, etc., etc., right? So total 10 पेपर में आप अपियर हुए हैं तो आउट ऑफ 1000 मार्क्स आपको कितने मिले हैं? 985 मिले हैं या 942 मिले हैं या 880 मिले हैं? ये आपको मार्क्स इस तरह से दिए जाएंगे. सारे सब्जेक्ट के इंडिविजुअल मार्क्स आउट ऑफ 100 आपको मिलेंगे. यू विल नो हाउ मच यू हैव स्कोर्ड out of 100 in each one of those 10 papers. Now, you may ask, will I come to know कि मेरे को सेमेस्टर 2 के पेपर में केमिस्ट्री में, बायोलॉजी में, हिस्ट्री सिविक्स में कितने मिले हैं? डायरेक्टली यू विल नॉट. आपको सेमेस्टर 2 का अलग से नहीं बताया जाएगा. लेकिन अगर आपके फॉर इंस्टेंस केमिस्ट्री में 40 on 40 आए थे सेमेस्टर 1 के पेपर में एंड अभी का आपका टोटल है 99 आउट ऑफ 100. सो व्हाट डज इट मीन कि आपको सेमेस्टर 2 में प्लस प्रोजेक्ट मार्क में मिला के 59 आउट ऑफ 60 मिले हैं. नाउ इफ यू नो दैट आपने बिल्कुल ठीक पेपर किया था, एक मार्क की भी गलती नहीं की थी, तो इसका मतलब यह हो सकता है कि आपको पेपर में तो 40 on 40 आए लेकिन आपको प्रोजेक्ट में 20 में से 19 मार्क दिए गए. यू गॉट 19 आउट ऑफ 20 इन योर प्रोजेक्ट मार्क. और इफ यू न्यू दैट यू मेड 1 मार्क मिस्टेक, then you know that you scored 39 on 40 in your theory paper semester 2, 40 on 40 in your semester 1 plus 20 on 20 in your project. So every student will generally have an idea plus minus 1-2 marks here or there how he or she has done, except say papers like English language, because there you do not know कि आपको essay में लेटर वगैरह में कितने दिए होंगे. That idea you may find it a little difficult because it's also in a sense a bit subjective. Okay, now students have been asking how many marks are usually awarded in the project, right? Usually in the range of 16 to 20, because this is one area where the school can help its students. Okay, unless until you have done a disastrous project कि कुछ लिखा ही ना हो, सिर्फ नाम और रोल नंबर लिखा गया हो और ऊपर God save me kind of स्लोगन लिख दिया हो, फिर मार्क्स नहीं मिलेंगे. ओके, सो अगर आपने एक डिसेंट प्रोजेक्ट किया है तो जनरली इन द रेंज ऑफ 16 to 20 मार्क्स दिए जाते हैं. 20 on 20 काफी स्कूल्स देते हैं अपने ब्रिलियंट स्टूडेंट्स को भी अगर आपने अच्छा प्रोजेक्ट किया है तो. ओके, नाउ अबाउट द बेस्ट ऑफ 5 रूल, जो कि इट्स फेवरेट ऑब्सेशन विद एवरी ICSE स्टूडेंट. Listen to this carefully. I have done 2 videos on this in the past, but I will say it in the context of 2022. You will get marks out of 1000 as I said. Then you need to compress it to make it out of 6 subjects. यानी कि English 1 and English 2 becomes English का subject. Mathematics अकेला है. Physics, Chemistry, Biology becomes Science. 3 हो गए. History, Civics and Geography becomes the combined History, Civics, Geography paper. Then you have the second language and then you have the optional subject. तो हुआ कौन से? English, Maths, Science, History, Civics, Geography, Second Language and Optional Subject. ये हो गए आपके 6 पेपर. Okay. Now let's assume you have scored the least in, let's say, the second language. Okay. बाकी सब में आपके second language से ज़्यादा हैं. So what you need to do is that English plus the best 4 languages. Okay. Now English, even if you have scored, let's say 67 out of 100, फिर भी आपको उसको include करना पड़ेगा. इसीलिए English is such an important subject to study and to master, which is why on SWS we pay a lot of attention to both English language as well as English literature, MOV and treasure trove, because English can take your result there, it can completely ruin your overall result. Because English is compulsory in best of 5, you have to necessarily include it in the best of 5, irrespective of what your score in English is. Okay, so please pay attention, especially the batch of 2023. Please pay attention to English 1 and English 2 specifically. Now, English plus best 4. तो अगर आपके best 4 history, civics, geography हैं, science है, maths है and whatever be your optional subject, computer applications हो या physical education हो, whichever be the case, तो आप उसको करके out of 500 आप अपने marks बोलेंगे. और अगर आपको 11th class में admission लेना है, by chance अगर अभी तक नहीं हुआ है या आपका जो 11th class का school है डिमांड करता है कि आप हमें final tally दीजिए, तो वहां पर आप best of 5 अपना enter कर सकते हैं. I repeat, English plus the best 4 subjects. Those best 4 could be any of the 4 subjects. कोई ये नहीं है कि इसको include ही करना है या इसको include नहीं करना है. English is compulsory. English plus best 4. So it becomes best of 5 out of 6. Now, some students have been asking, in fact, many students have been asking that I want science stream in class 11. क्या मैं ऐसा कर सकता हूं कि मेरे साइंस में सबसे कम आए हैं और साइंस को मैं बेस्ट ऑफ 5 में इंक्लूड ना करूं? ओके बेटा, द पॉइंट इज दैट even if you drop it and if you are asking for science stream in class 11, it is but natural for your next school, if you are changing school in particular, even if it's the same school, to they will look at your physics, chemistry and biology marks कि okay तुमको साइंस स्ट्रीम चाहिए, नो प्रॉब्लम बेटा, बट लेट मी लुक एट योर फिजिक्स, केमिस्ट्री, बायो, तुम्हारे 10th क्लास में पीसीबी में कितने मार्क्स आए, राइट? या पीसीएम में भी कितने मार्क्स आए अगर आपको नॉन मेडिकल स्ट्रीम में जाना है. तो उस केस में इवन इफ यू in the form, if you don't include it, that's fine, but in the final tally your marks will be seen and it will be taken into consideration, especially अगर आपके marks इतने लाजवाब नहीं है तो. Finally, I see a lot of great people saying that class 10 marks do not matter. ये लोग हैं जो class 11 और 12 में जा चुके हैं, and I would say they are right and they are horribly wrong also. They are right because yes, nobody will really ask you कि आपके class 10 में marks कितने आए थे. जब आप किसी job के इंटरव्यू के लिए जाएंगे, nobody is going to ask you how much did you score in class 10. For that matter, even class 12 के marks, at least the few job interviews that I have faced, I have never been asked कि तुम्हारे class 12 में कितने marks आए थे. But what these people miss out is the importance of the class 10 board examinations. This is the year, class 10, and this is specifically for the batch of 2023. They should listen to this. This is the year where you can experiment with your study style, your revision style, your note making style, because class 11 and 12 is not the year, not the time to experiment. If you know that this style has worked very well for me in class 10, आप उसी style को class 11 and class 12 में repeat कर सकते हैं with good results at the end of it. The amount of self-confidence it gives, a good result gives, is tremendous. Tremendous. आप अंदाजा भी नहीं लगा सकते कि कितना self-confidence आपका बढ़ता है when you do well in your class 10, because there will be lots of moments in class 11 and 12 when you will be feeling low कि मुझसे नहीं हो पा रहा है, I'm not able to face it. That time, this is like a reserve, this is like a fixed deposit in your mind कि मैंने तब ये किया था. That time also I was feeling low, but I managed to overcome that feeling of weakness and I was able to taste academic success in class 10. आप उस fixed deposit से निकाल के, वहां से एनर्जी निकाल के, वहां से ऊर्जा निकाल के, you can actually motivate yourself, inspire yourself. So class 10 in that sense is a great fixed deposit to invest in. So 2023 batch, start investing in your class 10 fixed deposit now. ये जरूर कीजिए, because at a psychological level it really helps you immensely in class 11 and class 12. Class 11 and 12 undoubtedly are tougher. Obviously they will be tougher, but it is not about the syllabus alone. It's about your attitude कि whether तुम whether you are willing to fight it using the weapons that you have used in class 10 कि मेरे को मालूम है ये वेपन अच्छा काम करता है, सिस्टमैटिक शेड्यूल, वीकली शेड्यूल काम करता है, then you can use the same thing, and since you have been used to that style of studying and revising, it will help you do better in class 11 and 12. So I feel that class 10 has a lot of importance in terms of personality building. It is your first public examination. You're competing with people across the country, even outside the country. A student from Madurai in Tamil Nadu is competing with a student in Dubai, is competing with a student in Jalandhar, is competing with a student in Siliguri. That is the beauty of this first major public examination that you face. If you do well, very good. But in case if you don't do as per your expectations, as per your parents' expectations, no need to feel low. Learn lessons from where you went wrong, and that's the big thing. अगर आपने उससे सीख ले ली, that's a big thing. That is your bigger achievement than even the marks. But अगर आपने उससे सीख नहीं ली, then trust me, 11th and 12th you will face the same kind of a situation. So you ensure that you don't repeat the mistakes that you made in class 10 and do much better in class 12. So that's it. Results के बारे में बताना. I'll be waiting. Right? Have a super Sunday. All the best to you. God bless each one of you, to all my Singhams.